Welcome back. Today we're going to be learning emotions and feelings. On the screen you can see an emotions and feelings set of flashcards, which many people buy if they want to learn this and practice at home as well. If you use the discount code TAKE10 on our website, you'll be able to buy these for 10% off. Just visit tunapp.com/shop. Okay, the first word we're going to learn today is urach, meaning happy. Have a look at the Armenian letters on the left-hand side. I know that we haven't learnt all of these yet, but some of them should be familiar. U, R, A, Ch. Urach, meaning happy. Can you say this word? Happy. Okay, the next one we'll look at is pronounced slightly differently in Eastern Armenian and Western Armenian, and it means tired. Now remember, we started to become familiar with the differences in the pronunciation of some letters. In this word, the third letter is pronounced G in Eastern Armenian and K in Western Armenian. Hognats or Hoknats. The last letter you can see is also pronounced differently. In Eastern Armenian we say S. In Western Armenian we say Z. This means tired. Hognats, Hoknats. Can you pronounce this in your dialect? Tired. Hognats, Hoknads. Okay, let's have a look at the next one.
Sovats or anoti, meaning hungry. In Eastern Armenian we say sovats. In Western Armenian we say anoti. Notice the difference between the two dialects here. We are using two entirely different words. Sovats, meaning hungry, or anoti, meaning hungry. Can you say this word in your dialect?
We get you to repeat the words because it makes it easier for you to remember their meanings. Let's have a look at another one. Sick. In Eastern Armenian we say hivand. In Western Armenian, hivant. Can you say hivand or hivant? Hivand, hivant, meaning sick. Okay, this word means relaxed in Armenian. In Eastern Armenian it is pronounced hangist. In Western Armenian it is pronounced hankist. Can you pronounce this in your dialect? See if you can repeat it a few times. Hangist, hankist. And the last one we'll learn today is angry. Zairatsats, or in Western Armenian, Zairatsats. Remember the letter A. It looks like an upside-down M in English. And as we learnt in our lesson earlier, it's always pronounced A in Armenian. If we were reading this word in English, we might see Zairatsats, but that's not how we pronounce it in Armenian. The letter A in Armenian is always pronounced A, and so this word is pronounced Zairatsats or Zairatsats. Angry. Can you repeat this pronunciation in your dialect? Okay, do you remember in a previous lesson, we learnt laves, the phrase. Laves means good are, or are you good? If we were asking laves in this scenario, and we wanted to answer that we were happy, how would we do it? If we want to say I am good or good am, we would say lavem. How would we say I am happy or happy am? Urachem, or happy am, or I am happy. Laves, are you good? Urachem, I am happy. Urach, can you say this again? Okay, let's try another one. Laves. Hivandem or hivantem. How are we here? The word on the screen doesn't mean happy. Do you remember what it means? Sick. Hivand in Eastern Armenian is the word for sick. In Western Armenian, we use the word hivant. Almost the same, but with a slightly different pronunciation. Hivandem or hivantem. I am sick. Let's try another. Laves. This time the answer is hognatsem or hoknadzem, depending on the Eastern or Western Armenian dialect. How is this person feeling on the screen? Do you know what hognats or hoknads means? Can you remember? Tired. Hognats in Eastern Armenian, hoknads in Western Armenian. See if you can pronounce this again in your dialect. Tired. Okay, let's do a quick recap before we try some more practice exercises. Urach means happy. Say this with me. Urach means happy. Hognats or hoknads means tired. Say this with me. Hognats or hoknads means tired. If it helps, look at the pictures on the left-hand side as you say it.
Sovats or anoti, meaning hungry. Sovats or anoti, meaning hungry.
Hivand or hivant means sick. Hivand or hivant means sick. Hangist or hankist means relaxed. Say this. Hangist or hankist means relaxed. And lastly, zaratsats or zaratsads means angry. Say this with me. Zaratsats or zaratsads means angry. Okay, let's test your memory. Have a look at the words on the bottom of the screen. Which one of those matches with the image that we can see on the left? Urach, hoknats, sovats, hivant, hangist, or zaratsats? Which word here means angry? Zaratsats or zaratsads. Well done. Angry. Okay, can you remember the word for sick? Have a look at the words on the bottom of the screen. Which one here means sick in Armenian? If you guessed hivand or hivant, you're right. This means sick. Hivand in Eastern Armenian, hivant in Western Armenian. What about hungry? Can you remember the Armenian word for hungry?
Sovats in Western Armenian, anoti in Western Armenian. Hungry.
What about relaxed? We have 3 H words on the bottom of the screen, and one of them means relaxed. Do you know which one it is? Hangist, that's right, in Eastern Armenian, or hankist in Western Armenian. Relaxed. Okay, now back to the first one we've learnt this lesson, happy. Can you remember how to say happy in Armenian? Urach, well done, happy. This is a soft ch. Urach, happy. Okay, and what about this one, tired? Which Armenian word out of the options on the screen means tired? Hognats in Eastern Armenian or hoknads in Western Armenian. Tired. Laves. Hoknadzem, hoknadzem. I am tired. Or tired am is the direct translation. Don't forget your practice exercises. While you might have remembered what we're learning during our lesson, often time away can make us forget the things that we've learnt. So do your practice exercises and you'll know all of these words perfectly in no time. We'll see you in the next one.
This was a sample lesson from Tun Online Armenian School. If you're interested in learning Eastern or Western Armenian, you can sign up and start learning for free today at tunup.com.